were off to Bellingham, Washington to visit my cousin George, with a few stops along the way. We stopped in Brookings, Oregon to visit an old Navy buddy of mine. There he is. We spent 2 years in Pearl Harbor together. There's his wife and family. She looks like she's telling me, better not take my picture or I'll get after you. Naturally, we had to stop by the Ole Beer Company and get a free beer. Spent one night in Seattle, took a monorail for a short ride into town. Then we went up to the Space Needle and had dinner. That's the Tropics Motel where I always stay when I come up this way. It's right close to the Space Needle and the World's Fair exhibits. When we got to Washington, my cousin took us into Canada so we could say we'd been out of the country. Didn't get too much of Rich on this trip up to Bellingham, but we did stop at Lake Tahoe to visit my sister, so I got a couple of shots of him there. Okay, there's Rich and my niece in the blue swim trunks. We're in Lake Tahoe. I have no idea what we're looking at. My niece Carrie was taking the pictures. My brother had just finished an out-of-state run for Allied Van Lines and he stopped in San Jose to see my mother. So Rich and me took a drive over to go visit with him. Him and his wife, she came along with him. They're on their way back to Portland, Oregon. That's where they live. Sadly, he passed away in 2011. He was on his way down here to see us. Now, this was back in the early 70s. My 8mm and Super 8mm cameras didn't have sound. I didn't get that until late 88. And the only sound on here that's with the film is at the very end. That's the last I got of Richard, 1990. So the rest of the sound, the music, the voiceover, sound effects is all stuff I added on. Hi, girls.
Tiny bubble.
This was 1971. Rich went with me when I went over to Hawaii to visit my kids.
Make me happy.
We picked him up every day and took him out to the beach or a playground someplace. Just someplace to go every day to have a little fun.
Tiny bubble. Make me warm all over.
Of course, the big kid got to get his fun in too.
Feeling that I'm gonna love you too. So here's to the golden moon, and here's to the silver sea, and mostly here's a toast to you.
Somebody's pooped out from all of that playing.
Tiny bubbles, and the wine, make me happy.
So later we stopped at Cheryl's Griddle so Richard could get himself a nice cold oldie.
Tiny bubbles, make me warm. Oh,
It's an oldie.
with a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time.
And there's Rusty at 2.5 years old.
Ooh, Ali,
Can't believe he just turned 51.
Make me happy, make me feel fine.
This was at Waikiki Beach.
Make me warm all over.
Here comes Lizzie and Cindy running up behind.
Gonna love you till the end of time. With a feeling.
There's something in the water. The kids are getting scared. Rich is going to try to find it.
End of time.
Ah, has he been drinking Rich's beer?
I can smile when it's raining and touch the warmth of the sun, and I hear children laughing in this place that I
Mauloa ke aloha I ka puwai hamama He uilani oi na ue malamama
And one day we took the kids on a boat ride over into Pearl Harbor to look around in there.
He molele I ka mali Mauloa ke aloha I ka puwai hamama He uilani oi na ue malamama Ai ai ka lai He molele I ka mali
There's the Arizona Memorial back there. We'll go past that later. Now we're in the heart of Pearl Harbor. There's all the docks where the ships tie up. There's the memorial. I think that's Ford Island behind the memorial there.
I can smile when it's raining and touch the warmth of the sun.
This is the ship I was stationed on for 2 years as the only electrician. Great duty with the 11-man crew.
In this place that I love. In this
There's Cindy. Not sure if that was Oli beer or not. On our way to Washington, we stopped in Florence, Oregon, so we could all go dune buggy riding. That's a lot of fun. Really hard to hold the camera still on a ride like this. Naturally, I have a dirty lens. There's the gang. Anytime you go up the coast, you gotta stop at the Sea Lion Caves. There was another night we spent camping along the coast. There's Rusty. He's been growing since I've been feeding him. And there's our master campfire starter. Got it going. Breakfast is over, it's time to clean up, pack up, and move on up the road. Wake up, Dolores, we gotta get out of here. One slave is still hard at it working. There comes a helper. Come on, smile for the camera.
Papa Top again.
There's Rich on the right raising his hat up.
Set 'em up, my friend. Then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down.
Again, we can't pass up a free beer at the Oldie Brewery Company.
Listen to a joke I heard today. from a woman who said she was through and calm.
We spent one night in Seattle and took the monorail ride. Then over to the World's Fair so the kids could play on the rides and we could get a little bite to eat before heading back to the hotel. Back at the hotel, everybody went swimming. There's Rich over there in the dark area.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt.
Well, we finally got to my cousin Ronnie's house in Everett, Washington. Spent a couple of days there.
Wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in my closet through my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt.
And this must be Evel Knievel's daughter.
Before, with cigarettes and songs I'd been picking.
Powered by Oldie Beer.
The small kid playing with a can that he was kicking.
We had plenty of food and plenty of beer. I feel like Johnny Cash.
The street and caught the Sunday smell of someone's frying chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk.
Kind of hard to see everybody in the dark. Ron didn't have any outside lighting, so he barbecued by lantern light.
That I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes
Just look at the child labor we have. While our slaves are earning their keep, others are relaxing and digesting the nice dinner.
that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalk.
The next day, Ron took us out to the reindeer farm, the town's little zoo they have there. Had several different types of animals out there. The kids enjoyed seeing it.
In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging.
Watch those fingers, Cheryl.
And I stopped beside
Notice the resemblance of the heads? They could be related.
They were singing. Then I headed down the street, and somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like a disappearing dreams of yesterday.
Well, that's one way to lose a finger for sure.
Morning sidewalk. I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned.
Oh, that's living on the edge, Rusty.
In a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing
That's my cousin Don, George's brother, who finally made it to our final destination, George and Joyce's house in Bellingham, Washington. Spent a couple days there, had a very nice time.
of the sleeping city sidewalk. And Sunday morning coming down.
Wintertime, but it's July. I'm getting paid by the hour and older by the minute.
On the way home, we spent a couple of days camping at Lake Siskiyou, just outside of Mount Shasta.
Thank God, just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30. 5 o'clock somewhere.
There's no way I'd be swimming in there unless my feet could touch the bottom.
This lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. And pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. Camp is very entertaining, and they say we'll have some fun if it stops raining. I went hiking with Joe Spivey. He developed poison ivy. You remember Leonard Skinner? He got ptomaine poisoning last night after dinner. All the counselors hate the waiters, and the lake has alligators, and the head coach wants no sissies, so he reads to us from something called Ulysses. Now I don't want this should scare you, but my bunkmate has malaria. You remember Jeffrey Hardy? They're about to organize a searching party. Take me home, oh mother, father, take me home. I hate Granada, don't leave me out in the forest where...
Our last stop before heading home, my sister's in Lake Tahoe. Spent a couple of days there. That's my niece Carrie playing cards with Linda. Like Lizzie caught a whale. What, he's taking credit for the catch? There's our tents way back up there. This Lake Comanche is always a nice place to come camping to. Weekend's over, time to clean up and head for home. This was one of my many company picnics out at Frontier Village. Hey Rich, over here! There's the JW Church we'll be stopping by later. These little guys will dance for money. How would you like to have to do your laundry like this? You don't have to dance, Rich. Your ticket's already paid for to get home. Look like they just robbed the place. They got bags and they're all running. This was the captain's farewell dinner. Very poor lighting for filming anything. This is our farewell drink. friend Johnny Ho came with us.
And then she placed them in the bower. It was the start of you, sweet Leilani, heavenly flower.
What a ham! The next day, Leilani and Ted had a little barbecue for some of us.
People there, you know they got it all. A simple life for me. Heli on to Kauai, Hanalei by the bay, Wailua River Valley, where I used to play. The canyons of Waimea, standing all alone. The magic of the garden Isle keeps calling me back home. When I was young and not too smart,
This is the house we lived in for 2 years while we lived on Kauai. We had bananas, papayas, mangoes, everything.
that was better still. And now I know.
This is Poipu Beach, only about 2 miles or so from our house. We used to come here almost every weekend. Sometimes even when I got off of work, we'd come down and barbecue.
Wailua River Valley, where I used to play. The canyons of Waimea, standing all alone.
This is the Wailua riverboat we took up to the Fern Grotto, where Elvis got married in that movie Blue Hawaii. Everybody seemed to enjoy the music and the dancing. Even Rich enjoyed the dancing.
Wailua River Valley, where I used to play. The canyons of Waimea, standing all alone. The magic of the garden Isle keeps calling me back home. Henley on to Kauai. Henley on to Kauai. Henley on to Kauai.
Well, I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping
Pleasure
to
for me in the sight of God and in the presence of your maid of honor and best man and all the rest of your family and friends and our many photographers. I now pronounce you two husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
searching your eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, I bless the day I discovered you. Oh, you looking for love in all the wrong places.
Oh, there's Dolores. Say hi, Dolores.
One eye, man.
Ain't had a day off now.
We have to do it.
You're welcome. Oh, Richard's going to
You're
get his beer.
charging me a lot of money for it.
Look at Richard, he puts it in the can. He's using his head. It keeps it colder in the can.
Well, I only drink 1 beer a day.
1 beer a day.
So the same can, right? What's good for you, dude? Good for you. There's the 49ers.
There you go. There's the boys. And there's Richard.
Get your partner, Joe.
There's Rusty.
Your picture.
Woo! And we're coming down here to shoot some shoes.